Hello, people of the internet. It is currently 12:30 a.m. I've taken all of my sleep meds, and we're still up and kicking with a few yawns here and there. But I've decided to make a little story time to kind of catch up with my friends and people in my life who don't talk to me as much because I'm really bad at reaching out. And it's been a pretty crazy 2023, 2024 time period. For starters, I dropped out of UC Davis because I was failing all of my classes, and I had gone through a pretty traumatic incident and didn't get help for it. Oops. So dropped out. And since I worked on campus, I also lost my job. So I became unemployed and a college dropout, all in the span of like 2 weeks. I had 3 of my pretty close friends pass away, 2 suicides, and 1 died from terminal cancer. So those were some pretty tough pills to swallow. Then I was dating somebody, and that relationship went up in a fiery ball of death. My disease had gotten worse. If it wasn't already obvious, I have a very addictive personality, and alcohol got my ass. She found my number, location, doxed me, and took me out to the yard and put me down like a dog. It was not pretty. It was not fun. I didn't really understand how bad it had gotten. And the person I was with decided to leave for good reason. And, 2 to tango, but that doesn't matter in this story time. Anyway, then someone who took away my bodily autonomy at a very young age. It was their wedding, and I was supposed to be in said wedding, and that led me to being re-traumatized and landed myself in the hospital. Got out of said hospital, tried to get sober, didn't stick with it, actually got a lot worse. And I had my second self-exit attempt in my whole life, and luckily I was unsuccessful. My housemate found me, and that was, I think I look at it as a grateful and hopeful and loving moment rather than something I'm embarrassed or ashamed about. But that being said, that is why I decided to go back into treatment for full residential, full inpatient for 2 months. In that 2 months, I learned that I am, in fact, an alcoholic. I struggle with moderation. I struggle very hard with staying in that 50%. I'm always 100 or 0. There's no in between. Not even 60, not 70, not 40, not 30. Like, full on, I'm either a flaming dumpster or I am a dead ant on the ground. So, but yeah, I learned that I am worthy of healing, and that healing is not scary. healing doesn't mean I am going to be perfect 24/7. It doesn't mean I can't, will not, have not done something to harm others or harm myself, or that I have not myself been a victim. But at the end of the day, it's my choice to go forward in life and be who I want to be, and not fear that other people will hate me or not love me, because I am lovable, and that is okay. And I'm not going to be loved by every single person. I am not going to have to please everybody I see because I don't like them and I don't want to start conflict. There's a difference between just not getting along and constantly trying to start shit. And I've been on the receiving and the giving end of that whole relationship. I currently have somebody in my life right now who I love immensely, and they have helped me in the last 3 years to know my worth, whether they will admit to that or not. I have friends who I adore, who I love, and they have shown me my worth and shown me it is okay to stay around a little longer. No matter who has hurt me, who has left me, they will always be there for me, and I love them more than I think. I don't, there's no words I could say that would do it justice. I think gratitude and hope is really where I'm at. I'm impulsive and silly and weird, and I will post what I want when I want. And that doesn't mean I'm going off the rails. It just means I'm excited and I am ready to talk about my story, to tell other people there is hope, and that I may not have gone through the worst things, but I also haven't gone through the best things. But that's my life update from 2023 until now. And going forward, my plan is to go back to community college to get my associates for transfer in clinical nutrition. I would like to get an internship, maybe work a job or two, and transfer possibly out of state to a different university to achieve my bachelor's. That's that plan. The other plan right now going forward is to continue doing treatment, continue loving myself, continue being gentle and understanding that I am always going to be learning and growing, and there are going to be people I meet that scare me, and I'm also going to meet people that love me and accept me. And that goes for anybody still listening to this little random video. But you are lovable, you are worthy, you are healthy, you are worthy of health, you are worthy of compassion, and you don't have to be a dick about it. You don't gotta be all pompous, but know that there are people out there that love you truly. And that's really all I have to say. This may sound preachy or whatever. I really hope that me sharing my recovery process, and while it's in the process of being, I will never be fully recovered. I will be recovering until the day that I die. But I needed and I wanted to share what has been going on with me for the last 12 months. And I know I'm not the only one struggling with this, and you can choose to keep watching this. You can choose to click out of it. I'm giving this as a piece of myself to say, here's my proof. Here, I did it. I am doing it. And is it a little selfish? Sure, but I'm not forcing anyone to watch it. I'm not forcing people to stay. I'm going to just put this up and just let it be. Hopefully this helps other people to know that they can advocate for themselves and that they are not alone. And I've met some beautiful, wonderful people in treatment. And I have seen people who have it much worse than I do. And I love them. I love and hope for the best. And I think the one takeaway, if you're still watching, is that I am braver than I used to be. But I am also not ready to just completely launch. And that's okay. That's why I have to build my rocket. I have to build this little stability thing that holds the rocket. And then I'm ready to take off. And that takes time. It's okay to be gentle with yourself. It's okay to go slower. It's okay to go faster than some. That's what you choose. But don't feel the need to rush. I'm here. I'm here for you. I'm here for your families. And I really hope this helps. But if it doesn't, that's okay too. It's here for you whenever. Okay. I love you. Have a good day. And get some rest. Drink some water. Take your meds if you have them. And